Hello everybody and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall, where we're going to meet Luca Duer's team. Sure, we'll go for it. We can always, if it gets us extra cash or karma or both, I'm down. Like, we're probably not actually, I'm sure that there's more missions that we're gonna have to do after we go to the rabbit hole again, but, okay. As the U-Bahn hums toward the Frankfurter Tor, you tug idly at the fabric of your maintenance uniform. You found it in a duffel bag on your seat when you boarded, along with a note from Duer to put it on before your arrival. The moment you step off this train, the note said, your trial run begins. You are to rendezvous with the rest of your team, reconnoiter the building, and plant the specified devices in Alshir's suite. Beyond that, your approach will be left to you. Do not disappoint us. You are being watched. Okay. If we can talk our way through this, that'd be cool. Like, as long as I don't have to get into any combat, it's all gravy to me. But we'll see what's up with this. Hi there. Wow. As you emerge from the dingy confines of the U-Bahn terminal and step into the light of day, you find yourself confronted by a wall of muscle in a Knight-Errant uniform. You're with maintenance. It isn't a question. He stands impassively waiting for a response. I wouldn't be wearing this uniform if I wasn't. I'm a Shadowrunner here on a job. This uniform is just a clever disguise. Yeah, well, your fellow mop jockeys beat you here. Security checks came in green. You're good to head into the building whenever you want to. Efficient operation you're running here. It's almost as if you were expecting me. I'll just get moving then. He nods at you. Have a good one. Thanks. You're so pleasant. A young dwarf looks up at you, wide-eyed with apprehension. From the way that she's fidgeting, you can tell she's terrified. She bites her lower lip, eyes darting from side to side. Finally, she takes a step towards you. Hello? Are you Miss Kira? I take it you're on my maintenance crew. Yeah, yeah, I am. My name is Jana. She tries on a smile. It falls away almost immediately. You sound nervous. Are you sure you're up to this? Are the others still on their way? No, they, sort of jumped the gun a little. They're already inside. Great. Just great. The dwarf wrings her hands. I'm sorry. I told them to wait, but they didn't listen. They just muscled on past me and waltzed through the front door. Well, you got a job to do and half the team goes running off before I even get here. I mean, it did take me a while to get here, so I don't blame them. But, do you have something stashed in there? Alright, calm down. Do you have something set? In a manner of speaking, she opens the box and shows you its contents. It's packed to the brim with an assortment of hand tools. I'm not like you. Not like the others. You should probably know that. You'll have to clarify. Violence makes me sick to my stomach. I've never broken into a building or stolen anything in my life. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm not a criminal. I'm just an electrician. Why did that... If you're not a Shadowrunner, what are you doing on this crew? Her face flushes red. I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just say that someone did me a favor once, and that coming along on this thing is how I have to pay it back. Look, in the end, it doesn't matter. I have to be on this run, and you have to bring me along. It's what they want. Do you at least know how to defend yourself? Well, kind of. I brought my taser, and I have a little holdout pistol for self-defense. I've done some shooting at the range, but I've never fired at a living thing before. Certainly not a person. I'm hoping we can get through this thing without me having to. That makes two of us. I'm sure we all have things we'd rather... that makes two of us. When did our teammates abandon you? About 10 minutes ago. I watched them storm through the front doors of the building we're going to hit. A lot can happen in 10 minutes. They'll still be on the first floor. Nobody's getting upstairs until I bypass the security locks on the elevator. That's why I decided to wait for you out here. I figured that they couldn't get too far ahead of us if I didn't go inside with them. Good thinking. Thanks. I just hope they don't screw things up in there. All I want is to get this over with and get back home. Right there with ya. Let's go. Hi guys. Are we just gonna run in the front door? Mid-level corporate compound, complete with living spaces on the upper levels. Cool. Oh, hey, there are guys around here. Let's explore a little bit first. We're gonna go inside, but hey there, lady. What's going on? What you got for me? The waitress steps forward to greet you, a drink menu in her hand. Welcome to Caf Shack, home of the budget-friendly caffeine fix. May I help you? Oh, what do you have? We've got the cheapest soy caf in Berlin, guaranteed. She pauses for a moment to look you up and down. You've been around long enough to know when you're being sized up. Finally, she continues. But, of course, for hard-working folk like yourself, we do have other options. Options that corporate security doesn't tend to appreciate very much. Productivity enhancers. Get the picture? There's nothing I love better than enhanced productivity. What are you offering? She smiles slyly. I've got just the thing for that big presentation, or that make-or-break annual report. It's called Jolt, and it's amazing. I think we've already heard of that before, haven't we? Or maybe it was just part of Shadowrun Returns. Imagine a great big cup of caf, only without the nasty crash or the jittery stomach. You can take as many as you need without winding up in the hospital, and each one will keep you up for a couple of hours. Sounds too good to be true. Well, it's pricey. There's some minor side effects. If you take more than 5 in a single sitting, you'll probably get a nosebleed. I don't think that anyone's ever tried drinking more than 10 at once. She pauses. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend that. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, come on now. Couldn't you use a little help when you're burning the midnight oil? Sure you could. How else are you going to climb the ladder to that big promotion? I'm a maintenance worker, lady. Thanks anyway. Okay, so we could have picked that up. We already have one that raises our charisma, though. And if anything, I feel like that's probably what we're going to need. Potentially. Why is that? I do. Thanks. Thanks for looking out for my corporate interests, sir. What's back this way? Is there a back entrance? Hey. It's too high to reach. Well then. Oh yeah, okay. Fine. Is that where we're gonna come out? We're gonna scale the fire escape? Alright, well, let's just go inside. Almost like they were expecting me. As you step through the door, you find yourself confronted by a pair of men wearing the same kind of uniform you are. Judging by their expressions, there's no love lost between the two. Hearing the door swing open, they turn to face you. Shorter of the two, a human with arcane symbols tastefully embossed in his belt, glares at you. You're here, finally, and you brought our little mouse of an electrician with you. Better late than never, but not much better. You're tardy enough as it is. He jerks his thumb at the elf standing beside him. And I'll leave it to you to keep our pack mule in line. The elf's lips curl into a snarl. Hanging from his back is a bulging pack that looks incredibly heavy. You probably should have given him a bulkier character model. His broad shoulders sag under the weight of whatever's inside. He's dumb as a post, but he can lift heavy things. Might not be bad in a fight either. At the very least, he can soak up a few bullets for the rest of us. Staring daggers at the mage, he spits out a long string of foreign words in a single susurrant breath. I mean, I'm an elf, so the sound of it is lovely, but his expression leaves little doubt that the message behind the words is an ugly one. No, I hope you can speak Spithial. He shakes his head in disgust. Damned useless immigrants. Watch it. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm an elf too. Yeah, exactly. What are you going to do, send me to detention? In case you haven't noticed, I'm an elf too. Congratulations. Also get your ears checked. And say damned useless dandelion eaters. I called him a foreigner, which he fucking is. No, by the way, think you could have gotten here any later, pal? I've got an important meeting to get to, and if I'm late, this shit's going to hit the... This isn't getting us to your meeting any faster. He flashes a hateful glance at the dwarf, then turns his attention back to you. No, it isn't. So let's get to the penthouse and plant the cameras. I'll mask them against detection, and we can all go our separate ways. The elf mutters something under his breath and hitches the bulky pack up a little higher on his back. His muscles bulge under the strain of it. Are you sure that our friend here only speaks Spirithial? To my immense disappointment, yes, a Tir-Tangir dialect by the sounds of it. I wish that he'd do us all a favor and go back. Can you understand me at all, brother? The elf's dialect is completely foreign. It's quite unlike the form of Sperithiel spoken by the elves of Tir-Nanol. You only managed to catch a few words. You terrible insolence of threatening, see if at all. Look, just be calm, my friend. Your words don't seem to have much impact. The elf's scowl deepens. Lovely. Anyone know how we're gonna get... I guess you actually want to be here. How we're supposed to get into Alishir's penthouse. I do. If you can get me to a building access panel that's on the same circuit as the penthouse, I should be able to put its security system into maintenance mode. The job will take some creative rewiring. With that and whatever's in the pack that the elf is carrying. Our employers gave me the schematics. And do you know where we'll find that access panel, Mouse? Quit calling me that. She takes a moment to calm herself. Yes, I do. There's an access panel in one of the mid-range apartments on the same floor. My contact gave me a key code that should get us in. You've said should twice already. That makes me feel uneasy. Well, there's nothing that I can do about that. It's the plan that I was given and we're stuck with it. Unless you have a better idea, we'll just have to follow our instructions and hope for the best. She turns to face you. Get me to the building access terminal on this floor and I can rewire the elevator. That's the first thing we need to do. Once we're upstairs, we can use the code I was given. I rewire Alishir's security system and we hide the cameras in his apartment. Her brow furrows. Well, that's the theory anyway. I've got a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Lovely. Step 4, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 5, profit. Let's take a save. Let us take a save so that we can, before, like, we talk to these guys. Hi there. Hey. The well-dressed orc stops his pacing to stare at you as you approach. Heavy worry lines etch his forehead and his eyes are bloodshot. He looks like he hasn't slept in a month. I don't want to be rude, but I'm a little busy right now. If this is about building maintenance, take us someplace else. James' cheeks flush red. He takes a step forward. Watch it. You don't get to talk down to me like the orc bristles. Like a janitor? Yes, I do, because that's what you are. If you want to keep wearing that uniform, you'd better watch the attitude. Now, isn't there a floor you could be cleaning or something? I've got a lot on my mind to worry about. Important things. I don't want to be bothered. Hey man, relax. I'm sure it's all gonna work itself out. With a visible effort, he calms himself. Look, sorry, I'm not trying to be unpleasant. It's just that I have a huge presentation to give to the board in 20 minutes. I stayed up all night practicing it, and now I'm so tired that I can't remember my own name. That's rough. Oh, okay. Wait, I can't go back outside, can I? Ooh, I can. Hold on. I'll be back, sir. Unless this is gonna break everything. They're gonna yell at me for wasting time. I also don't even know if I have the cash for this, to be honest. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I want some Jolt. She smiles. Good decision. Oh wow. Okay. There's only 150. We can take 3 of them. Just for the, also, oh, we had one on us. Did we? Or was that, no, yeah, we had one on us. Okay. Yeah, so, alright. Okay, sure. Sure, fine. Fine, sure. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I could have sworn that we would have been able to give some to him, but maybe not? Question mark? I don't know, let's see. We have some in our stash now anyway. Hi. Hi. Aha, yeah. Oh, come on. I asked you to leave me alone. You want to do it, or are you going to make me angry? About your board meeting, I got something that might help pick you up. Is that Joel? I haven't had that since I graduated from business school. Oh, man, that stuff is the best. Do I want to be... Yeah. Well, here you go. It's all yours. Nah, I can't just take it from you. I know how much that stuff can cost. But here's what I can do. I'm gonna give you my room code. When you're making your rounds, doing your maintenance thing, you can stop in and grab my cred stick off the table. There's a couple hundred Nuyen on it. Cred stick on the table, got it. Just do us both a favor and promise you won't take anything else, okay? I'm trusting you with this. Sweet. Suits door code. So we can... What is his, 53786. Okay. So we can get to his room. Corporate woman. What? Tech vendor? Not that I have any cash, but what are you vending? Good afternoon, and welcome to Augment Tech, the boutique that makes a better you of you. Her voice is overflowing with forced cheerfulness. Idly, you wonder how many times she has to give this exact speech every day. Tell me how I can help you today. And you've come to the right place. She gestures at the terminal in front of you. Please feel free to browse our catalog. We have a huge stock of performance-enhancing augmentations to make you into the person you've always dreamed you could be. I don't have money. You find most of Augmentech's stock consists of overpriced cosmetic cyberware, metabolic tweaks to help burn away cellulite, ruthenium polymer hair extensions, ultra-expensive leonization treatments aimed at wealthy septuagenarians. What? Nobody's gonna know what you mean by... Okay. Toward the back of the catalog, you find some more practical chrome, but nothing the Shadowrunner would want. From designer replacement limbs to nephretic screens for alcoholics, Augmentech carries the very best in fashionable implants for the ultra-rich. The mental enhancement section is a little more promising, but you don't see anything you couldn't already find in the Cruise Bazaar. You're about to turn away when an ad on the last page grabs your attention. The newest iteration of an Encephalon system, complete with an integrated math SPU. The Encephalon Next, as it's called, is bleeding-edge commercial-grade tech. Non-compete agreements prevent it from being sold at most stores, but you found one that carries it. Hey! She glances at the item on screen. Looking at the new Encephalon, huh? Good choice. Our regional supervisor has one. It's amazing. Totally worth the price. What's the price? We're doing a special right now. Yours for only $250. That's suspiciously cheap. That's wonderful. Good choice. I'll just swipe your cred stick, then I'll print up your purchase order. Where do I get it installed? Is your dock in the back or something? Her brow furrows. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that you don't understand. We're a boutique shop, not a cyber surgery clinic. We can sell you the device and have it sent to the clinic of your choice for installation, but we don't do the surgery here. Of course, your doctor will bill you separately for installation, but this way you can ensure that the procedure is carried out wherever you're most comfortable. I don't know if this is actually going to be better than what I have, but okay, sure. She swipes your cred stick and punches a few buttons on her PDA. A flimsy slip of paper spills out of the terminal you're standing at and into your hand. Saleswoman beams at you. You are now the proud owner of an Encephalon Next. We'll have it sent to the triage cyber clinic as per your request. When you arrive, just show the doctor or a member of his staff the proof of purchase that you're holding, and he'll know what to fetch for you. Thanks. Don't know if that was actually a good choice, but you know what? Well-groomed corporate couple stand in the corner, browing racks of pamphlets about neural enhancement headwear. The woman's head turns at the sound of your approach. Upon seeing your uniform, her nose wrinkles. Oh. Hi. Are we in your way? We wouldn't want to keep you from your work. Her spray-tanned husband chimes in. Right. The last thing we'd want is to come between you people and whatever it is you do. Are you two here to buy? Not for ourselves, but yes, we're here for our son. Our little Hans deserves the very best, and he'll need it if he's going to compete with his classmates at the academy. That means headwear from Augmentech. We may not be as rich as the other parents, but this, at least, is something we can do. This stuff isn't cheap. Don't the kids, I don't know, outgrow it? He asked me buying something from a place like this for a kid. Don't the kids... you must be very devoted parents. I'd like to think we are. And no, it isn't cheap, but unfortunately, these sorts of enhancements have become nearly mandatory at top-tier schools like the Academy. Our son's classmates come from affluent families. Even the least successful of Han's peers has a pediatric encephalon, and it ranges on up from there. The Academy grades on a curve. If we were to send Hans to school without any enhancements, we'd be setting him up for failure. What about the kids that can't afford cyber surgery? The scholarship students, you mean? He pauses, considering. Well, I suppose that someone has to be at the bottom of the pile. Yes, but that someone won't be our Hans. It's an unfortunate situation, of course. Oh, it's an unfortunate situation, of course. He cocks his head up apologetically. But then, that's the world we live in, isn't it? So the rich kids get the deck stacked in their favor, and the kids who got where they are on merit get shafted. Sounds about right. You wouldn't want Hans to wind up at the bottom of the heap like me. Your world, maybe, not mine. Oh man, we're so sassy. How sassy do we want to be? I mean, I got this hover drone floating right behind me, guys. Like, you see that? I'm not, like... You don't have a hover drone. I don't know what you're talking... Okay, That's exactly how it's supposed... Sounds about right. Like I said, it's the world we live in. Your world, maybe, not mine. Well, I suppose I wouldn't expect you to understand. And now, if you don't mind, I'll get back to shopping for my son. Go push your broom somewhere else. Okay. Everything's fine. We're just doing routine maintenance checks. Welp. Alright, so what's the suit's room in the first place? Hi. Hey, what's this? Is this changing room? Jana studies the junction box for a moment and turns to face you. See that guard in the hallway? He was standing next to a junction box like this one. Looks like they're both on the same circuit, too. So I could use this one to overload the one that the guard is standing by. She looks at the junction box again and nods. Yeah, I could feed a nice power spike into that one from here. You know, you wanted me to. What would that do? Make a loud bang, arc enough voltage into that hallway to knock out a gang of trolls. I'd rather you didn't at the moment. That guard? Okay. Hi, Taylor. What's up? Saleswoman's expression brightens at your approach. Welcome to Dunkley's Fine Clothiers. Are you shopping for a suit? A fashionable business suit made of ballistic cloth catches your eye. I don't have the money. I almost guarantee I don't have the money for that. Good choice. Style and safety. You have a good eye. Here, let me show you to a dressing room. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, no, we can't sell anything. Well, I mean, I could sell things, but there is not much. Alright, well, let's pop a save again. Before we talk to this guy. See if we can talk our way around him without knocking him out. The guard's stance shifts slightly as you approach. Can I help you? Could you open the door to the utility area? We got some work to do in there. You can't read the guard's expression through his mirrored face mask, obviously, but his body language makes it clear he's staring at you. This door is security coded, Delta grade. Your ID says that you're just a Theta, so no, I can't open the door. You're not listening. We have work to do in there. I heard her loud and clear, Mop Jockey. Now you listen to me. Nobody without Delta clearance gets through this door, period. I suggest you talk to management. If you really do need to be in here, they'll upgrade your clearance. Otherwise, piss off. Cool down, we're on the same side here. This is a dispatch problem, I'm sure of it. I'll envy you guys having to work for them every day. The guard... Oh, no! The guard's shoulders relax. Yeah, I hear ya. I swear, it's amazing that anyone gets anything done at all around here. Tell you what, you don't need to go all the way back to management. Just call in, get your clearance changed. I'll let you guys in as soon as the authorization comes through. God. Ugh. Because we don't have an extra etiquette. Because we didn't get anything from... Oh. Where's that guy's room? Is that like, that thing that, like, that room that we're blocked from? Jam into the utility room. What's over this way? Is there anything? Hey, what's back here? Oh, hi? The guard steps forward, interposing himself between you and the terminal. Your security clearance doesn't authorize you to be in here. We're doing a building-wide maintenance sweep of all major systems. Want us to take a look at your terminal? You know I can't do that. You don't have the appropriate clearance to touch this terminal, let alone service it. Besides, it's been running great since that other maintenance team worked on it last week. I'm surprised you don't have that in your records. You know how it is with us in management. Left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. It's ridiculous. Story of my life. You have my sympathies. Okay. I guess we're going to do the feedback loop. Because we don't have any other... Boutique food kiosk. Take a closer look. Variety of sandwiches wrapped in slick plastic. Yeah. Okay. Nothing interesting there. Welp. Alright. Junction box it is. I guess. Yeah, do it. Bam! Welp. That was not what I wanted to do, but... Hey, what you got? Theta card key. Key card. Okay. Oh, his room is going to be up on the right, next floor. Wordlessly, Jana pops an access panel on the base of the terminal and begins snipping wires. A few minutes later, she replaces the panel's cover and stands. Alright, that should do it. I've bypassed the security lock on the elevator. We're good to head upstairs. That was quick. I know my way around electrical systems. My father used to own rental properties all over Munich, and I helped him maintain them. She smiled shyly. I've been rewiring buildings since I was a little girl. Touching. I don't know what this has to do with getting me to my meeting, but please, by all means, keep waltzing down memory lane. We'll wait. Are you ever not a dick? I couldn't care less about your meeting, James, but we should keep moving. We're not going to confront him just yet. I'm assuming we're going to get another opportunity, though. Alright. Let's go up to the next floor, though. See what's up there. See what's going on. Alright, I'm going to need you to get me to this floor's access panel. They'll be in room 303 on this floor. Door combination is 14291. She glances up at you. Make sure to write that down. I've got it, don't worry. Okay, once I'm there, I can put the penthouse door in maintenance mode. That'll set its key code combination to 11111. So we shouldn't have any trouble getting in to plant the cameras. We've been making halfway decent time. Not good, but not terrible. I can't afford any more delays. He cracks his knuckles. I hope that no one else gets in our way, for their own sake. You aren't hurting anyone unless I order you to. Got it? Mage's lip curls into a sneer. Yeah, I heard you. If I weren't under instructions to follow your lead, this would be a very different conversation. Yeah, well, you are, so shut up and deal with it. She shakes her head in disgust. God, I wish we didn't need you to finish this job. His lip curls into a sneer. Sadly for all of us, you do. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna have words when this run is over, Mouse. A stream of caustic syllables pour out of the elf's mouth. His back is stooped under the weight of his pack, but his hands have clenched into fists. He rolls his eyes and points a bony finger at the elf. Look, it's trying to speak. I want to get this over with, Kira. I want to get away from these people and go home. Okay, so where is the suits? That's the penthouse door control. So we're not going there yet. Apartment 302, 301. What is suits door? Do we... Apartment 301... Are we just gonna, like, try them randomly until we find the right one? Use the keypad. Wait, what is that? 53,786. 53,786. Yeah. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Cool. So we said there was a cred stick. Whoa. Oh, the fire escape. Okay. Can we, yeah, 200. Sweet. Alright, can we get into 302? Also, we can use the fire escape to get out, I think. This is gonna be, we're gonna try the same one. 5, 3, 7, 8, 7, 6? 7, 8, 6. 7, 8, 6. No, okay. So it didn't work. Alright. And then apartment 30. So there probably is some way to get it. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to call it here. And then we're going to come back and get into apartment 303. And open up the penthouse. See where everything's going to go wrong. Because predictably, everything has to go wrong at some point, right? But anyway, we'll do that next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!